Hello students, today we will talk about computer memory. Memory means storage. Computer memory stores or saves instruction and results. The results can be saved temporarily as well as permanently. The data or instructions once saved can be retrieved or recalled or reviewed whenever user demands. They can store huge amount of data and information as per requirements. The user can use the data whenever needs. So, the computer memory can be classified into four different types. First is internal processor memory. Second is main memory or RAM or primary memory. Third is cache memory, and the fourth is storage or secondary memory. So firstly, we will read about the units of memory. As we all knows that computer understand only binary language, that is 0 and 1. This 0 and 1 is the basic unit of memory, or it is called a bits. Further, whenever these four bits are grouped together in the form of words, this is called a nibble. For example, like 0 and 1, that is the basic unit of memory. When zeros and 1 group together and make a 4-bit group, then it is called a nibble. For example, if you are having a 1001 1010, 4 times you have a 00111, then it is a group of 4 bits. It is called a nibble. So next is byte. 8-bit word is called a byte, or you can say when a 2 nibble word, one nibble is of a 4 bits, and when you are having a 2 nibble words together, then it makes a 1 byte. For example, 100000110. Now here the 8 bits are together. Whenever 8 bits are together, that means it makes a 1 byte. So here you can see in this table that the unit of memory are given with its description, like KB, that is a kilobyte, megabyte, gigabyte, terabyte, petabyte, that all the memory units are given with the description. Fine. So next we will talk about the types of memory. As I told earlier that memory is classified into 4 types. The first type is internal processor memory, that is called CPU or processor memory. Second is main memory or primary memory, or it is called a RAM, random access memory. Fine. Then RAM and ROM are the types of main memory. The ROM is further categorized into 3 types, that is a PROM, EPROM and EEPROM. Fine. Next is a cache memory, and the last is storage or secondary memory. So firstly we will talk about the internal processor memory. What is the mean of internal processor memory? The small high speed register which lives internally in a CPU. These registers are used and utilized in storing the data or instruction and information temporarily before the data is processed. Further, where real processing and preparing take place. These registers are placed inside the ALU and control unit. It works under the control of control unit for accepting and storing. So remember this thing, that registers are work under the control of control unit for storing and for accepting the data or instruction. The speed or the processing and handling strength of the computer system relies upon the size, capacity and limit of register. So now next we will talk about main memory or primary memory, or it is called, additionally it is called a semiconductor memory. So first is a primary memory. What is a mean of primary memory? This is likewise a temporary memory which holds or saves data and information temporarily, as when there is a power failure or no failure, or no power, the data or information is lost. They work or hold only on the present data which is being used and utilized by a computer system. They have a limited capacity as well as they are very costly and can store only a couple of bytes of data. The capacity of primary memory is calculated in MB and GB. This memory is further classified into two categories. First is a RAM, that is random access memory. Second is a ROM, that is read only memory. So firstly we will talk about a RAM. RAM is a volatile memory. Now here the meaning of volatile, it means that it can stores or saves the data or instruction or set of information once the power is off. The RAM is placed inside the computer system. To be precise, they are installed on a computer motherboard, and it is also a primary reason for computer speed. So whenever your computer speed is a slow, that means we are having a less RAM in our computer system. If you want to increase the speed of your system, then it means we have to increase the RAM of our system. The technology used in the RAM is based on the semiconductor integrated circuits. RAM is divided into two parts. The first is static RAM and the second is dynamic RAM. Static RAM stores binary information in clocked sequential circuits. It is volatile or unstable memory if the power is off. The data or instruction are destroyed. This kind of memory does not require refreshing, whereas dynamic RAM stores binary information in the form of electric charges that are connected to capacitors which are inside the chip. It consumes less power as capable of storing or holding more data and information compared to static RAM. So this is all about RAM. Now we'll talk about ROM. ROM is a non-volatile memory. As we already read that RAM is a volatile. So ROM is it stands for read-only memory, and it is a non-volatile, or we can say that it is a non-unstable. If the power is off, it can still store the data permanently. They can be used as permanent storage. User cannot manipulate the data which is inside this memory only. The manufacturer or programmer writes program or instruction inside them which are used to boot the computer or operating system. When computer is power on, ROM are of different types. First type of the ROM is PROM, which stands for Programmable Read-Only Memory. It is a type of non-volatile memory which once programmed or customized, then the set of instructions or information stored cannot be deleted or updated or refreshed. Second is EPROM, that means erasable, programmable, read only memory. As you can see, the name suggests the program which had been written and composed by the computer programmers can be deleted or updated or changed according to the necessities. Next is a EEPROM, which stands for electrically erasable, programmable, read only memory. It is used to erase or delete the information or data inside them. One should take the memory outside to PCB. Here the meaning of PCB is printed circuit board. As the time required for erasing the information is significantly more speeder than the EPROM. Next we will talk about cache memory. Now I think everyone heard about this term cache memory. As you all are using a phones, in our phones we are having this memory also, and we always delete the file from our phone to increase the speed of our files, that we are saying that these are the temporary files. So what is the mean of cache memory of computer system? Cache memory dwells between primary memory and CPU, that is central processing unit. It is extremely expensive. Therefore, manufacturer uses it in low numbers. They are fast and reliable. They are likewise called as high-speed semiconductors. They are responsible for accelerating the CPU. It hold or store the data which is frequently used by computer processor. This program or information is transferred and exchanged from disk to cache memory with the assistance of operating system, so the processor can access them. This is one of the fastest computer memory used in computer systems. Powerful computer uses more cache memory to speed up the process of information transferring and exchanging. Next we will talk about secondary memory. Secondary memory is also called permanent memory, or it is called a auxiliary memory. This memory are non-volatile in nature. The data stored in them is stored permanently, as we read in the primary memory that the data whatever we store in the primary memory, that is a temporary, but whatever you will saved in the secondary memory, that data will be permanent until the time user don't want to delete it. When you will delete it, then it is removed from your memory. So next is, the user can get access to the data anytime user requests. If the power is off, they still don't lose the data because of its non-volatile nature. They are slowest and least expensive type of PC memory, as they can't directly and straightforwardly get access to CPU. They utilize the primary memory for storing and holding their information partially. They can store large volume of data permanently, and whenever the computer system requires the data, it can be served to primary memory for advanced processing. So, the different types of secondary memory is, you can say these all are the types of secondary memory: pen drive, hard disk, magnetic tapes, floppy disk, CD, DVD, memory card, tape drive, and SSD. This is a solid state drives. Solid state drives. So this is all about the memories. I hope that it is clear to all. Next In the next video, we will talk about the next topic. Thank you everyone. Stay home, stay safe.